Hello, welcome to G-Man's Ramblings, the show where I talk about books, music, games, and other exciting stuff. So today I will be doing a Q&A with my dad. So for starters, what's your name?
My name's Toby.
And tell us about your childhood.
Well, I was born in Oklahoma a long time ago, like back in the last century, the last millennium even. And I moved to southeastern New Mexico when I was 2 years old. And I lived there until I went to college. But I was raised by my mom, and she's great. And I had a lot of other relatives close by, aunts and uncles, and especially Benny and Papa, who lived just a couple blocks over at the time, and a couple of cousins who were a little older than me. My cousin Jay was 10 years older, and Casey was 14 years older. So, but we palled around a lot and had a good time. So I went to school, elementary, junior high, and high school, right in the same little place, and then moved off to Texas for college. But I enjoyed music. I sang in church, and there are recordings of me somewhere singing, probably as young as 2 years old, with my mom and Benny. It was pretty funny. But always enjoyed sports. Casey and Jay were big athletes, and so we were always going to watch their games. And so I knew that when I was old enough to play ball, I did. I played football and basketball, and I was part of the track and field team growing up. But I also played Little League, and I enjoyed playing baseball with my buddies, and playing music. I was in the band, and I played trumpet, and I sang in the choir up through junior high.
So how did you meet my mom?
Well, the summer of 1997, I was about to transfer from South Plains College in Levelland. I was about to transfer to West Texas A&M in Canyon, and I got an audition with a musical that's in the Paladero Canyon out there in West Texas called Texas. It's about the history of the settling of the land out in West Texas, and the conflicts between the cowboys and the ranchers and the farmers. So I went into the audition and sang. I sang and played my guitar, but they already had enough singers, and they already had enough guitar players. But the director asked if I could play bass, and I said yes, even though I'd never played bass before. I played electric bass, but this was the big upright stand-up bass.
Oh, that bass. I thought you were talking about the guitar.
No, I'd played bass guitar before, but I hadn't played double bass or bass fiddle. So I went back to a bass teacher at South Plains, which happens to be a great bluegrass school, and I said, "Hey, I need a crash course on how to play the bass." And so he gave me a quick lesson on how to play bass, and so I did that. But about 2 weeks after rehearsal started for the show, we were short on fiddle players. So a couple of the actors in the show were from Oklahoma Baptist University, and they said, "Hey, we know a girl who could play violin, and I don't think she's doing anything for the summer, so why don't you give her a call?" And So about 2 weeks after rehearsal started, your mom walked into the rehearsal room, and it was love at first sight. I mean, she fell in love with me the first time she saw me, but I needed some convincing. So that's how we met.
What are some things that you enjoy doing by yourself and with your family?
Well, when I'm by myself, which is rare, because I'm always with the family, but I write songs, I write music for our church, and I record. I have a little recording studio here, and I like to record my music, and I record other people's music. I've recorded four of my own albums, and I've recorded 3 or 4 albums for other people. But I also do other projects for folks from my studio, and I enjoy doing that. And I like to read, and I like watching YouTube videos on mostly like cooking and barbecue and stuff like that.
And with the family?
Oh, with the family, we like our Friday night movie nights, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah. I like our movie nights. We pop up a big pot of popcorn and drench it with butter, grass-fed, hopefully. Kerrygold. Oh, can I say that on YouTube?
No.
Okay.
No,
I didn't say that. I didn't say Kerrygold, but yeah, that's my favorite. Okay. Sorry. And Target brand popcorn. So I'm really breaking all the rules today.
Yeah, you'll need copyright.
So we'll rent a movie and pop popcorn and do that. But we also like going out to eat at restaurants, and we like going to Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Can I say Dairy Queen?
Come on. Oh gosh.
Hey,
we're gonna have to go like all.
Well,
we're gonna have to go like
say
all over
anything.
the world and ask for us to say the brands.
We just can't say anything, can we?
I know.
So I don't know. What else do we like to do? Of course, this is my Q&A, but I'll ask you.
But we do Saturday morning biscuits and berries, and
That's right.
Sunday nights we come home and my dad makes pizza. So
we eat a lot.
Yeah, we
cook
eat
a lot.
Yeah.
Popcorn and homemade biscuits and homemade pizza.
Yep.
So like to make bread.
Mhm.
So
A lot better than store bought.
yeah, there's some good store-bought bread, but homemade bread is best.
So what do you do for a job?
Well, I'm the worship leader at our church, and so I plan and.
Don't say the name.
I can't. I won't say the name. We might get us in trouble in the Garden Valley Bible Church, Lindale, Texas.
You didn't hear that.
That and like I mentioned before, how I write songs, and I have distribution through Praise Charts. Gosh, can I say Praise Charts?
Oh, come on! This is gonna be a nightmare of editing.
So I have a distribution deal with a company that helps me to get my music out to other churches who might want to use it, and they've been very supportive, and I've been very appreciative of that relationship. And so I also do audio projects for churches. I make custom click tracks so they can sync up their live performances with videos and things like that. And I also work for a family from our church who has a a land enhancement business. So I work in their office a couple days a week, and I teach a grammar class 1 day a week, grammar and writing. So that's fun. I enjoy that, teaching you and your buddies how to talk good.
So
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You know, I do also do some recording projects for churches and other. I mentioned that before. Recording projects for churches and independent artists, help them do demos and full recordings. So it's fun.
all right. Well, this is the end of our Q&A. I will try to do more with the rest of my family. But until then, I will see you all later.